Brokers, financial advisors, investment advisors, retirement planners. What do all these terms mean, and how do you find the one that's appropriate for the stage of life that you're in? Hi, I'm Troy Sharp, CEO of Oak Harvest Financial Group, certified financial planner professional, host of the Retirement Income Show, and author of the upcoming book, Core 4. Oftentimes in the financial industry, everyone calls themselves a financial advisor, but the truth of the matter is people have different specialties in the financial arena, just like doctors have different specialties in the medical world. If you had chest pains, for example, you should go see the cardiologist. You want to go see the proctologist. If you have a foot problem, you'd see the podiatrist. You want to go to the internal medicine specialist. Make sure you find the right advisor for what stage of life you're in and what you're looking to accomplish, and understand the difference. Because everyone calls themselves a financial advisor, but just like doctors are not all equal, financial advisors are not all equal. I had prospective clients come into my office recently, and you come into our office and Nancy's at the front desk. She's amazing. She's going to greet you and talk a little bit about what's going on in your life, give you a tour of the office. And as they walked down, I was already in the conference room. Nancy sat them down and I said, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you." And we started going through what's most important to them about their money. As I started to get to know them a little bit, they talked about this advisor, financial advisor that they've had for 20 years. And I said, okay, we don't want to infringe upon any relationship, but hopefully there's a way that we can provide value and maybe we can work together. And she started to break out her statements, and what I saw made me so upset. This advisor was really a broker that for 20 years had been taking advantage of this woman. And she broke out all of her statements, and one of the first things we saw that we knew he wasn't an investment advisor, a fiduciary, was all the different mutual funds that she was in. Brokers tend to do this a lot, and I don't want to disparage brokers because there are some good ones out there, and I'm going to talk about the differences. But in this particular example, she had about $25,000 in dozens and dozens and dozens of mutual funds. So there's no reason anyone should own more than 4 or 5 mutual funds. If you have more than 4 or 5 funds, you're overly diversified most likely. And if you have 10 or 12 or 15, you definitely have way too many investments. But she had dozens and dozens. Brokers are transactional salespeople. They call themselves financial advisors, but they are transactional salespeople. They make a commission by selling you a product, whether it's a stock or a mutual fund, and there are several different ways they get paid. One of them is through commissions on mutual funds, sometimes in the form of upfront fees and sometimes in the form of ongoing trail commissions. So in the brokerage world, in the mutual fund world, there are breakpoints. And the more money you put into one family of funds, the less commission you're going to receive. Or better said, a broker is going to make more money if they put $25,000 into this fund family, $25,000 over here, $25,000 here, $25,000 here, $25,000 here, $25,000 here. They're going to get higher commissions on each one of those. She said she had a financial advisor, and the point of my story is she did not have a financial advisor for 20 years. She had a transactional salesperson that has probably made hundreds of thousands of dollars in commissions, which otherwise could have been money in her account, because she thought she was working with a fiduciary, a financial advisor, an investment advisor, and instead she was working with a transactional brokerage person who is a salesperson. That's what they do, and they make commissions on selling those funds or stocks. So first we have brokers. Brokers are transactional salespeople. So they are not financial advisors, in my opinion. They do not provide financial advice. They provide investment talk and discussion, and they transact. Hey, you should buy this mutual fund. They're going to make a commission. You should buy this stock. They're going to make a commission. Maybe you'll have a discussion with them about what funds or investments you should invest in, but brokers are transactional salespeople that make commissions when you buy or sell a mutual fund or a stock, and oftentimes they'll receive trail commissions from the mutual funds they put you in. The next one you often hear is an investment advisor. So what is an investment advisor? An investment advisor is a true fiduciary, somebody who acts in your best interest all the time, and they provide investment advice. So brokers, the first one, those are not fiduciaries. They're transactional salespeople that make commissions. So if you're working with, a lot of times you'll find brokers at Merrill Lynch or JP Morgan or even Schwab, and a lot of these big banks, they have brokerage arms and they have investment advisor arms. So a lot of times you don't know which one you're working with. But investment advisors are true fiduciaries. They provide investment advice, and They're going to operate in your best interest. Now, most investment advisors only use a couple of tools. They use stocks and bonds. So I feel in retirement that you need more tools than just stocks or bonds. But investment advisors, if you're looking for true advice in your best interest, you're far better with an investment advisor than you are a broker. The third category we hear a lot of times is retirement planner. So this is a really vague term that's used more as a marketing term in the industry. You'll hear brokers call themselves retirement planners. Investment advisors call themselves retirement planners. And even insurance salesmen call themselves retirement planners. So that's a very vague term. It's not a licensing status. It's usually a marketing term. And we are retirement planners here at Oak Harvest Financial Group. This is what we do every single day. So we have an entire team of people and we build customized retirement plans based on what's most important to you about your money. But we're licensed as investment advisors. So we're fiduciaries. We are not licensed as brokers. Brokers are transactional people that make commissions. So if you're working with a retirement planner, what that means is you're going to have a written retirement income plan. This is going to show you where your income is coming from, how much money you have invested in different buckets, and you're going to have a very clear plan of where your retirement income is coming from and how it's increasing over time. You're also going to have a very clear investment plan. So all investment advisors, whether they're retirement planners or just do stocks and bonds, you're going to have an investment plan. That's very important. A retirement planner, a true retirement planner, is going to give you a tax plan. So a tax plan is a discussion about taxes, and then a plan is built to help you reduce taxes on your retirement income, sometimes just over the course of a year-to-year basis, but more importantly, over the course of a 20, 30, 40-year retirement. So you're going to have an income plan, you're going to have an investment plan, you're going to have a tax plan, and you're also going to have most likely a long-term care plan or a medical plan. And then you're going to have a legacy or an estate plan. So when you have these things together at Oak Harvest, we call it our money manual. So we take a 360-degree approach to your retirement, but we're going to do all of these things and we're going to put them in writing because we're true retirement planners and we're licensed as investment advisors, so we operate in a fiduciary capacity. So a lot of times when people come in to see us as prospective clients, they say, Troy, I have this financial advisor. And we dig a little bit deeper and they maybe work for Raymond James and they're really just a broker. Or they work for Merrill and they're just a broker. So we don't get into too deep of conversation with people, but I do want you to understand for your own benefit, what is the difference, the type of service you can expect from somebody who's a broker, who's an investment advisor, and somebody who calls themselves a retirement planner. So the purpose of this video is to help educate you about what type of advisors are out there, what they're calling themselves, and who you need to hire to help you at this stage of your life. So if you're looking for investment advice or a plan, you don't want to work with a broker because brokers are transactional salespeople. You want to work with a certified financial planner professional and an investment advisor. So investment advisors are not transactional salespeople. They don't make commissions on stocks or mutual funds. They provide investment advice. And then your certified financial planner professional, that's a designation. It's not a license, but that goes into great detail, the education does, about planning, about tying it all together, the taxes, the insurance, the investments, the legal, bringing it all together. So investment advisors, that's another title that financial advisors will call themselves. That is the true fiduciary license. If you are an investment advisor, you are a fiduciary. That means you must operate in your client's best interest all the time. So you have investment advisors and you have brokers. Brokers are transactional salespeople. Investment advisors are fiduciaries who are licensed and legally required to operate in your best interest all the time. But a lot of investment advisors are not financial planners. They just provide investment advice. So as a certified financial planner professional, those are the ones that do a lot of the planning. Taxes, insurance, investments, legal, bringing it all together, a retirement income plan. So here at Oak Harvest Financial Group, we are investment advisors. I'm a certified financial planner professional, but our firm is a retirement planning firm. So we work with people 50 and up that have accumulated their money and now they're transitioning into retirement. They may be 2 years, 5 years away, or they're retired already. And we are licensed as fiduciaries, as investment advisors, but we're planners. So we put together what we call the Oak Harvest Money Manual. And that just simply looks at all your money. Where should you take income from? How are you going to reduce taxes? Is long-term care important to you? Is leaving a legacy important to you? And then we build, the first two things we build is a written investment and income plan. Oftentimes it leads then into a tax plan and also a legacy or long-term care plan. So we're investment advisors. That's how we're licensed. But as a certified financial planner professional, I enjoy the planning far more than I do the investment. So we have a whole team that does all of this. But my point here is not to talk about our firm, is to talk about what you need to know as a consumer when you're hiring a financial advisor. Brokers, transactional salespeople. Investment advisors provide investment advice and build investment plans. And certified financial planners are the ones that'll put the plan together. Hit that subscribe button down below so you can join the family and you can continue the education. That little bell icon, if you hit that, that's going to notify you whenever we upload a new video so you can stay up to date with the best content that we deliver about retirement. Then in the comments below, if you have a question or you want to interact with me, make sure to leave a comment down there and I'll do a video that answers your questions, and I love to interact with you to know what you're thinking because that helps me develop content as well. And finally, if you have a friend or family member that'll benefit from learning this information, maybe they're working with a broker and they think it's actually a fiduciary, make sure to share this video with them so we can continue the mission to help people become more educated and make better decisions with their retirement money.